The Assets report in Sage HR can be very useful as it provides you with details such as the number of assets owned, the categories, and their allocation in the company. System and asset administrators have default access to this report. Note that where required, access to this report can also be granted to team managers and direct managers by clicking on Settings, Permissions, Team Managers, and selecting the options for both Allow access to reports and Allow access to assets. Let's now have a look at the Assets report. Click on Reports, then Employee Data, and select Assets. Here, the report displays an array of useful information such as the total number of assets owned by the company, the number of assets not yet allocated and available, the number of assets that have been given out to employees. This chart is broken down into asset categories created in Sage HR, and each slice shows the number of assets in that category and the percentage to total asset categories. Scrolling down, you can also view details of assets which have been given out to employees. You can filter this list by selecting the employee or the asset category and also export this report to Excel when needed. It is to be noted that the assets report does not list the unallocated assets, and if required, you can access to the list of all assets by going into Settings, Assets, and Inventory. You will find the list of all assets, whether available or allocated to employees.